Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a skincare routine for you guys. This is my night time skincare routine. This is everything that I do sometimes when I do my deep cleansing kind of stuff. But I wanted to show you a little bit of what I use and what I do at night, mostly every night. So before I start, I just want to put these on. I use these on my wrist because like when I'm washing my face, it's annoying when that water is just draining down your arms. So I put these on so it catches the water and it doesn't drain down my arms. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to use Pharmacy Green Clean. Their products are pretty organic, really good. I've been loving it. This is what I use. So I go in with this first to really break down the sunscreen that I use in the day. And I had on a little bit of mascara and eyeliner today, along with a little bit of lip gloss. But I normally put on a ton of sunscreen in the day for my skin to protect it. So I'm just gonna go work this in for a good minute or so and I'll be right back. So I'm still working in my my pre-cleanse on my skin because I work it there and you can see all the mascara is breaking down there. Yeah. Gentle, try to be a little gentle around my eyes so I don't cause any wrinkles like that around it, to avoid wrinkles around it really. It's very sensitive, the eyes are very sensitive, so I try to be very careful around my eye area. Get all in here, break it down all in here. So I'm just gonna wash this off. Okay, so that's the first cleanse I'm gonna do. I normally do 3 cleansing. So the next product that I'm gonna go in with is the buckthorn, like you can see it, oil. I got this off of Amazon. It's really really soft, and it really breaks down, pulls out a lot of impurities on the face. So what is this? This is called oil cleansing. So I like the oil cleanse because this pulls out so much stuff out of the face. I do this for about a minute on my face as well. And as I am using it in circular motion onto my face, all the areas, I focus a lot on the areas where I normally have a lot of clogging, which is mostly my chin area. I have a lot of clogging in that area, so I try to gently circle. And as you keep doing it, you're going to feel like the stuff is coming out of your pores while you're doing this. And it's just so, when I first started using this, I was a little bit nervous about oil cleansing because I'm like, oh, I have oily skin. It's gonna break my skin out using this oil. And at first it did start to, a lot of stuff was coming out of my skin. And I started to get a little nervous. I'm like, oh, this is breaking me out. But it actually was pulling all of the impurities out of my skin. And over time, it started to get much better. I found that the texture of my skin was better. I found that it was becoming a lot more clearer. I was getting less breakouts. So I like to work this in as much as I can in all my, areas that I have little issues. Sometimes I get a little clogging in my nose. Like my nose and my chin, I think is my most problem area. Yeah, so I am going to wash this off of my skin right now. Now what I use is a microfiber towel because it's so gentle on the skin. And I do this, I do this twice on my face. I use warm water, not hot scalding water. I use lukewarm water and I just get it all in, squeeze out the water, and I put it onto my skin. Let me just show you a little bit of what I do. And so I just put it over my face like this, and I pat it in to break down the oil. I do that, and then what I do is just do all of this. I don't like to drag the towel. I pat it because that dragging is gonna cause premature wrinkles, but you don't want to get them if you don't have to get them right away. So I pat and then I do it again. Okay, so that's off. So what I'm gonna go in now is this is my last cleanse. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm trying to take care of the skin, keep it clean and looking fresh. I go in with the CeraVe Essay Cleanser, Renew and Essay Cleanser. I use this because I do get breakouts every now and again. So what I do is use this only at night. I use another cleanser in the day, a very gentle cleanser in the day. Now I don't wet my face. I use this on my skin dry, and I work it in there until it's not, you can notice it not so much, you don't see too much of the whitey stuff on my face after a while. I like to work it in there, let the product do its thing. Yep. And yeah, work it right on in there. So I'm just going to, yes, it's almost done, blend it into the skin. Now what I'm gonna do, I only use when I'm using this on my face, I go in, sorry, I'm back. I go in with my Precision Beauty cleansing brush. I normally use the silicone one because it doesn't harbor bacteria as much as a regular brush would. So I would use this to do the cleanse. And what I do is put a little bit of water on the brush, and then I go in with it and dab it just a little bit more. A little bit more water in there to let it sit up. And there you can see. I'm focusing on the areas as much as I could that I have most, like I said, which is mostly my problem area. So go right in here. Now, I know this seems like a lot to for some people that taking care of the skin, but as you get older, you have to really put the time into taking care of your skin because it goes through a lot. You know, it's been through a lot. So you have to, I'm just gonna go in with my towel again, my microfiber towel. For me, I just love, I feel like I lost so much time in my 20s and early part of my 30s. Not taking care of my skin, especially not using sunscreen. I find that my skin probably would have even been way better if I was using sunscreen early on in my years. You know, I didn't really start focusing on it until I hit my mid-30s, and yeah, I regret not doing that. But I didn't have much knowledge about it, so I didn't think it mattered. And you know, we as Black people feel that, oh, we don't need sunscreen, we don't need to wear it and that stuff. A lot of us have that mentality that we don't need to wear sunscreen, it's only for the lightest skin. But no, we need to protect our skin. And if we don't, that's what causes all the issues and aging a lot quicker as well. I mean, it contributes to it, but there are other things if you're not taking care of your body that really affects it. But also not taking care of the outer layer of your skin is a problem. So I know it's a lot of wiping and all that stuff, yeah. But yeah, so that was my last cleanse. Now what I'm going to go in with is I go in with different mask. I go in with this one is from Verse. This is also an organic brand as well. It's a brightening mask, a surfacing mask. I like this because I really see a difference in my skin, like like I feel like it gets rid of some of the spots. I don't know, maybe it's me or my mind, but I feel like it does. I also use on my days when I'm doing my deep cleansing, when I'm doing the cleaning up my pores and stuff like that, I use normally the bentonite clay, and I mix that with green tea. So I use it on the days when I'm doing the steaming and all that kind of stuff, and I do that once a week. So yeah, I'm putting this on my skin. And I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes. So I'm back. I washed the mask off my face. Do you see that? And I have absolutely no product on my skin at the moment. Nothing. Clean. So what I'm gonna do now is go in with my serum. This is the retinol. Since I used a vitamin C mask on my face, I'm gonna go in just with a little bit of my retinol on my skin tonight. This one is from Shani Darden. Can you see it? Focus. Yeah. This one's from Shani Darden. I'm just gonna do 2 pump of that. And I am going to just tap this in, avoiding around my mouth area because that area tends to get a little bit dry. So I'm avoiding the mouth and around my nose area. And I'm tapping that in, working that in. Letting it dry before I put any more products. I'm just gonna dip down here. 1 minute. Okay. So, since this back up, you guys like my hair? I got it crocheted in with some passion twists. I'm trying to protect my edges and my hair. I'm trying to grow it back nice and healthy. So I'm just gonna wash my hands quickly. Yeah, I love it. This is my first time actually having passion twist, so this is different for me. Yeah, it's different. I don't have to water up my hair, and I'm grateful for that. So now what I'm gonna go in with is, I probably need to zoom you guys out a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my Avenue Hydration Cream. This is so moisturizing. Oh my gosh, this is, I'm like up. Listen, I use this. If you can see, it's pretty much empty. I love this stuff. I need another one. I need another one. So I'm gonna go in here over my whole face, gently rubbing it over my face and my neck, and I get the back of my hands, my neck, and a little bit of my chest. Get that in there. I put a little bit under my, because it's so moisturizing, so I put a little bit of that under my eyes as well. Because I'm not big on eye creams, honestly, because I find like they break me out a little bit under my eyes when I use them. So I don't really use eye creams like that. I just started using one that I got recently that actually haven't broken me out. I just wanted to test it out. I went to get a facial somewhere, and the lady used it on me. She told me to try it. I told her what my concern was, and she told me try it. It's gonna be great. And I haven't had any breakout under there, honestly. I'm so surprised. So I've been using it every other night. I'm not using it every night. So now what I'm gonna go in with is Cucumber Hydration Toner with heavy water and hyaluronic acid. Anything with hyaluronic acid, listen, I want it. Give it to me. Give it to my baby. Because it is so hydrating for the skin. Can you see it? Yeah. So I'm just gonna, I didn't put it on a cotton pad because my face is pretty much clean. I think I use a little bit cotton pad, like if I didn't do my deep cleaning. But I normally would use it to get any excess dirt off of my skin, but I think my skin's pretty good. So now what I'm gonna go in with is, listen, this oil by Jaw Skin. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. Let me see. Focus. Okay, this oil, it has chamomile in it. It's a healing oil. A little bit goes a long way, because man, this go to stock so much. When you get it, you better take it easy with it, because sometimes it takes a little while to get back on the shelf again. So I put a little bit there, put it all in there, back of my head, neck, and listen, I work that in. I get it all in there. Oh, in there. All around my mouth, my eye, bottom of my eyes. Don't forget the top of your eyes, guys. Around my eyebrow area. This is like a natural healing oil. You just, moisturize my brows. And I just tap that, press it in. Look at it. Ooh. See that? Dude. Okay. See that? I'm so silly. I am so silly. Oh, and this is this is just a sample one. This is by S Clinical Advanced. This is the eye cream oil. Actually, it's an oil. I don't know how much you can see this because it's like a sample one. This is so, focus. Can you focus? Can you focus on me? Ah! Yeah. Ugh. I got all them hands, so But mama. Okay, got it. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on my fingertip and then I rub them a little together, and I'm gonna so this is how I like to be. Greasy. Oil down, base down. I don't care. I want to be like a greased chicken. Going to bed. That's what I do. Oily. From my head to my toe. I'm going to be greasy. Like a chicken. Because when I wake up in the morning, your girl be glowing. So, this. If you guys don't have one of these, you're missing out. You're missing out. This is a geisha. Let me show you how it's done. So you take this, right here, and you glide up. I do about 8 strokes. Yep. Now what this is used for, this will have, listen, your face snatched. You look like you had an instant, excuse my voice, there's a person on my nose, an instant facelift. Especially in the morning when you know when you wake up and your face a little puffy. Put this in the freezer and in the refrigerator at night, and then take it out when you're gonna do your morning routine. And listen, this is the part here I like to use to get all in there. This will help reduce all that puffiness on your face and your eyes in the morning time. Use this part to really get in here on my eyes, bring it up, get that up in there, work all of that up. Work into them little wrinkles that you may be having on your face. I haven't seen any yet, thank the Lord. Get all under here, in the neck, in the neck, in the neck. And then I gently go under the eye. Very gently. Because I don't want to tug and pull. Do the other one. Yep. And what I always do, I always rinse it off with warm water when I'm done. Don't put it back. Put all that stuff on it and then go use it on your face again. And I don't think I should have to tell you guys that. Wash your stuff when you use it on your face. So, and then what I'm going to do again is go in again with my hyaluronic toner again. Listen. See that? Do you see that? Yes. Now, yep, that is the end of my skincare routine. Now, this is just what I do. I'm not a dermatologist, esthetician, any of that kind of stuff. This is just what I do and what I've learned, what my skin have come to love over a period of time. So this is what I use on my skin. What I use may not work for you. Find what works for you as well. see what your skin is loving, and try to use a little bit more ingredients, natural ingredients if you wish. I prefer a lot of the natural ingredients. I have some of them that are not, but I find like a lot of the natural ingredients work really well with my skin. And a lot of it is great for anti-aging as well. A lot of the products that I have here. So I'm going to try and link some of them into the description box so you guys, if you want to try some of them. I think the most priciest one here would be the one from Shiny Darden, the retinol cream. That's probably the most expensive one here out of everything that I've used today. So yeah, that is the end of my skincare routine. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you soon again. Bye.